Hey guys, so in today's video, we are going to be creating our own battery. So guys, let's imagine we're stuck in a post-apocalyptic world on a peninsula or an island, and we have survived. So guys, let's start. So for survival, what you need to do is basically you have to find a source of light, and one of the sources of light could be a flashlight. For a flashlight, we need a battery, some wires. You can also use a switch, but a switch isn't really that important. But you also need a diode and maybe a case. But a case isn't important since in real life, if you have a case and it's not a post-apocalyptic world, and if you have a switch and it's not a post-apocalyptic world, then okay, you can use that. But in a post-apocalyptic world, almost every material is literally all broken down or gone, and like that. So guys, let's start. So for this experiment, you need a spoon. Well, yeah, it's not really that necessary to have a spoon. Wire strippers. You could also use charcoal for the battery. Either you could also use a pencil, just like this. Some pencils here. As you can see, I was done making one. All you need is to literally just remove the wooden core. Oops, sorry, just like this, guys. Trying to remove it, yeah. As you can see, it's kind of hard, but still, guys, it's not really that difficult and it's actually possible. So, now you can actually use a graphite rod, which we're going to be using today, and you can actually find it in a battery like this. Yeah, as you can see, whole battery, yeah. Now guys, let's start making our battery. So, first things first is you take this graphite rod, or if you have a pencil or some charcoal. Now, take this brown wire, make a little like twister here, once and twice, just make 2 rounds. Oh god. Okay. 1, 2, and let's just make sure it's kind of tight. Yeah guys, it's definitely not. Okay. Yeah, just like this, now it's tight enough. Yeah, it's tight. Yeah, now all we have to do is literally do this now, guys. All we have to do is get some paper. So yeah, we're using paper here, and like wrap it around. So it's not necessary to have a lot of paper. Just don't put a lot of paper around it. I think I just went too far. But still, guys, now we need some salt and water, just as I have here. So you use your spoon, yeah, to mix the salt in water. Let's go. Now guys, after you got this whole thing, make sure you don't puncture the paper, but also make sure it's really tight. After that, you just take the aluminum foil, wrap that whole thing around in aluminum, and just like this. Yeah, guys, if you dip your fingers into that salty water, they might actually be a little scratchy, so you might have to actually go ahead and dip it into some regular water. But guys, enough. Now let's just do a little, oh my god. The same thing we've done with the brown wire, which is the cathode, we do with the blue wire, which is the anode. Once we have this battery right here, oops, yeah, so you have to connect it to right here to see. Okay, so now guys, let's just do this. Yeah, so now guys, as you can see, we have 0.5 volts, half a volt, which is kind of good for a battery like this. Good, so 0.5 volts is good enough for a homemade battery. To be honest with you, the maximum volts is like 0.7 volts on some kind of battery like this. So guys, it's actually really good to have 0.5. Yeah, so 0.5 is good enough for a battery like this. Now we know that. And let's connect it to the LED. So now guys, I have a red LED which actually uses the least amount of voltage, 1.8 volts for it. Now guys, all we have to do is take this short plug right here, connect it to a blue wire. Okay, so okay guys, so now we connected one leg, we don't have to connect the second leg, since I think it gets ready to figure that you're probably saying something like, what the heck are you doing with 0.5 volts? And how are you going to power up this diode for 1.8 volts? Well, see what it is that we need a couple of batteries. And now let me just speed run a couple of batteries. Okay, now guys, we have to connect the final wire just like this. And guys, as you can see, our diode actually shines. So yeah, like this, as you can see how white. And now guys, you know what to do if it's a post-apocalyptic world and you have to survive. So together, all 4 batteries just create a lighting diode, which could light up, of course. Oh, it's a shot. Yeah, guys. So, yeah. So it was kind of an easy thing to do. I have to say, I made some harder DIY project than this one, but still, yes. Now, at least you know where to get electricity, and you can actually make a charger for your phone if you have a lot of material, of course, since you need about 1,000 batteries. Okay, so let me just get to this straight. You have to connect 100 batteries and cells to create 5 volts. Then you have 100 batteries, since they all have a resistor, and then you connect just 10 batteries, but it's actually a big resistor, and get something like, I don't know, 1, 2 volts. Well, actually not 1, 2 volts, maybe like 3, 4 volts. But when you connect like more than that, like if you together, you need like from 4 to 5 more volt batteries, you just connect them together and gets 4.5 volts, 3.5 volts, and gets even smaller that way. And so that's why you need 100 batteries. Then you need to connect 10 batteries in parallel to get enough amps to actually power a phone. So yeah, I guess it's kind of hard project, 1,000 batteries, but you can actually do this. No. So guys, now as you can see, that actually shrinks, which is great. Now you know where to get electricity, and this is kind of like the end. If you have any questions, just make sure to comment down below your questions. I will respond to them. And bye, guys.